Alrighty, it's your boy Zuxis, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a updated 2023 revamped gem guide. Now, the reason why I wanted to do an updated gem guide was because the last gem guide I did, which was like about 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, didn't include every single ways to get gems, unfortunately, and also that was really just it. It just didn't include every single ways to get gems, right? And obviously, with new players here, I probably should have done this a bit earlier with the Chainsaw Man collab, but I want to do it now. So even I just found out about some ways you can get a bit of gems, right? Because honestly, I was just at like 17 gems and now I'm at 6.3k because there was something that I have not been doing at all, and I want you guys to also be doing this, right? And it's mainly going to be your campaign. So we're going to start with campaign, and we're going to talk about all the ways to get gems, but let's start off with campaigns. If this video is helpful, make sure you guys subscribe and stuff. So obviously, regular campaign is how you're going to get most of your gems, right? Obviously, fighting mini mobs or bosses or whatever, they're going to get you majority of your gems in this game, right? I think every time you fight a like mini boss or a mini enemy right here, you get like 30 30 30 30 and then 30, and then after you beat 5 of them, you get like 100 or something like that. You do get gems obviously from fighting these little bosses here, right? These little minions here. So campaign is going to be your biggest way to get gems. But there's a little thing here that you guys should probably be doing if you have not done, and you want to go back to every single chapter and do this. So if you guys look up here where my cursor is, you're going to see that it says 0 out of 14. Those are lost items, right? And when you find these items, those are going to be items like records, those are going to be items like USB keys, and those are also going to be gems, right? In every single chapter, you want to find these items, right? You can go online and easily search up just search up Lost Relic, right? Lost Relic, and then whatever chapter you're on. Start from chapter 1, go all the way to whatever chapter you are. This is for both hard and normal. And the reason why you want to do this is because if you go back home, once you've collected all those relics and all those lost items, you're going to want to go to your outpost, right? You're going to want to go to your outpost, and then you're actually going to want to go to your command center, right? I didn't really think much of it. Like, I knew you could get gems from here, but I didn't even realize how much I was missing out on. I never even had a clue how much gems I was missing out on, right? So you're going to want to go to your lost relics and your jukebox there. Reason being is because when you collect them, you actually do get 100 gems for each of these. So all these what should I say, data, call logs, memories, or memoirs I should say, all of these contain 100 gems. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1.1, 1.2k just off the first row, plus 400, that's 1.6, and then we got 2k, 2.6k gems, right? That's not really a multi, but still, that's 2.6k gems for free just by completing, not even complete, just by going around the map and collecting those lost items, right? And keep in mind, that's just from lost relics. You also get a lot from jukebox as well. So when you go to jukebox, what you're gonna want to do is when you collect them, these little icons here where it says like a number out of number is going to be glowing. And if you guys notice, you're going to see it says gems, right? So it's different for every, it's not for everyone, it's different for every like record, I want to say. So here, right, if I find these two, all right, or get a total or what's it called, if I complete these missions, I'll get 150 complete, like total, and there's a lot of them, right? There's a lot of gems in here, so you definitely want to be coming here. I've collected all these, right? But you definitely want to be coming all here to collect all of these gems that you guys probably have not collected, especially new players. Definitely go and collect those lost items to come and collect a lot of gems. Again, right before this video, like not even maybe 10 minutes ago, I had 17 gems. I went to go farm up all my lost items that I've never collected before, and now I'm at 6.3k, right? So hey, keep in mind, not to mention, there's also EX stages, right? So let me go back to the, what's it called? The campaign, right? Because again, most of your gems are going to come from campaign, right? So if we go to campaign, you want to be doing EX stages. I know for a new player, it could be overwhelming just because you guys think it's hard content. It's not, actually. So let's go to chapter 17, since that's the only place where I know my EX stage is still there. I can't do it because I have to like progress. But essentially there's an EX stage somewhere here. Or I guess I don't want to say it's here. It's in my hard chapter 4, right? My hard chapter 4. So EX stages are not difficult, actually. They don't actually have a power, right? So EX stages are these stages right here, right? These little, well, that's not an EX stage. That's not an EX stage. But when you beat like a specific enemy, EX stages will unlock. EX stages are stages that you are meant to beat no matter what your power are, right? I don't want to say they make it that you're strong enough to beat it, but they don't have a power level, right? They don't have a power level. You just have to play smart when fighting a EX stage. And they're not hard at all, right? You get 300 gems for every EX stage you complete, and there's like about 1 to 2 per chapter. So you're getting a lot of gems just from doing that. So in campaign, you want to just be doing campaign, fighting your EX stages, and collecting lost items to all collect gems from your outpost, and obviously just regular campaign. Now the rest is just going to come from your arc, right? Little things like tower. Obviously you do tower, and you get gems for the stages you do, right? It depends on what stage you do. So every day you get 50. If you get to like every 5 stages you get 100. Regular stages you get 50. And that's just from the tower, right? So always do your tower if you're able to beat it. Make sure you're always doing tower. That's how you're going to get your gems. Another way is your lost sector. These are very, very easy actually, but every time you complete it, you get 500 gems. So keep that in mind. Some of these stages, the ones that say EX, for example, like these ones, you also get an extra 300, right? So when it says sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, those ones you're getting tickets, but the final reward is 500 gems. But the ones that say EX10, EX12, and then 02 and then EX03, those ones you're getting 800 gems from. So make sure you guys are also doing your lost sectors if you have not done them at all yet, because those are nice ways to get gems as well, right? So right now we have the tribal tower, your lost sector, and then campaign. I want to say those are the main ways you're going to be getting gems, right? But in terms of getting gems daily, all you got to do is your dailies and your weeklies, right? You get 100 gems a day from completing all your dailies, and then you get 300 a week from completing all your weeklies. Obviously you can get gems from what's it called, completing challenges, and then also your main challenges, you can get a couple gems from there. So keep that in mind. Another way to get gems that I know a lot of people focused on early on was obviously your I want to say, what is it called, affection, right? I think that's what they call it in this game as well, affection. Right, affection from the characters, and advise, I guess that's what it's called, but I think it's called attraction. That's what they're called, right? So essentially when you get a new character, you guys have noticed on view episodes you get 50 gems, right? And then every time you get a level, I want to say a character's bond to a certain level, you unlock new episodes, right? So obviously by unlocking their rank from their attractions to whatever the certain levels are, you're going to get more gems from that, right? So I wouldn't recommend kind of doing this for every single character just to get gems, because remember, when you do rank up somebody's attraction, you're actually increasing that character's stats. So it's kind of just better to, I would say, use your advise on these characters only, I want to say, because essentially if you're wasting your gifts on characters just to get 50 more gems, you're kind of losing stats from your main team, right? But again, you are getting gems. If that's a good trade-off to you, then by all means go on. But this is a way you can get gems in terms of how you want to go about getting them, up to you. But keep in mind, there are a lot of gems here, right? Because let's say there's 5 chapters per characters, right? That's what, 250. So every 4 characters, that'd be 1k. But again, you also do need dupes, I believe, to get past, like, to chapter 5 or something. I need like 1 dupe or something like that just to get past it. I don't know. I don't think so, actually, because my Pepper's ranked 11 and she only has 1 dupe. So you will probably you don't even need dupes, right? So essentially, if you get every single one of your characters to level 10, you're going to get 250 gems from their bond, right? That's if you get their bond to level 10, of course, right? so keep that in mind. Bulletin board, you can get gems from here too. It's not showing because I've already done that, but you can get gems from your bulletin board every single day as well if you get lucky. It's not something consistent, so don't rely on it too much, but obviously you can get gems from that as well. And I believe this time I've really covered all the ways to get gems, right? Let me just double check. Oh wait, we have one more. Messages. Your messages up here. So make sure yours is probably, if you're a new player, yours is most definitely saying new. You do actually get gems from this. The reason being is you get, from missions, you get 10, right? So they're going to have you talk to them, and then they're going to have you go for a gift. Early on you do get tickets from this, but later on you just get like 10 gems. But it's not as bad, because in order to get the 10 gems you have to fight like 3 soft enemies, and you get 50 for each enemy. So you get 50 50 50 150 plus the 10, essentially 160 for a lot of these later messages stages. But these earlier ones, you're probably just going to still get 150 from fighting the little enemies, and then you're going to get a ticket for your gifts, right? So definitely make sure you're doing your messages. So to recap on everything, your campaign, you're going to want to be doing your campaign, fighting EX stages for the 300 gems you get for completing the EX stages, and finding all the lost items and lost relics, right? What you want to do with those lost relics is go to your outpost and then claim the rewards from your lost relics or your jukebox, right? Another way you're going to be getting gems is from the tower and from lost sector. Those are another ways you're going to be getting gems, right? By completing those 2 events, or content, I should say. Another way is going to be your advise, your attractions, and your bonds, depending on how you want to go about it. You could get gems from your bulletin board, and then also you can get gems from obviously 100 a day from your dailies, 30 a week from your weeklies, and then also you will be getting gems if you complete the message missions, right? I believe that those are literally all the ways to get gems right now in this game. I don't think I'm missing anything else, but let me just double check before I confirm and close out the video. So yeah, as of right now, those are all the ways you're going to be getting gems. And also, I already said, but obviously, again, your missions and challenges here, your main and challenge here, these are here forever, so you obviously, you know, you're going to get gems from that. But yeah, make sure you guys are doing all these ways, or everything I mentioned, to get gems, because again, especially if you're a new player and you want Makima or power so bad, you probably don't even realize you have so much gems sitting right there for you. So highly, especially the new players, go for those lost relics. I know most of you guys have not gotten them, trust me. They will get you a lot of gems, right? From 17 to 6.3k, and I've already done most of my lost relics before, right? It's not like, oh, I haven't touched any of them at all. I've done them before, but I've just collected the ones I haven't collected, and then boom, 6.3k. So that's pretty big. I mean, it's 2 multis, but still, if I did 2 multis right now and I summoned a but yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Hopefully this video was helpful, and me and Helm will see you guys in the next one. Me and Helm are out.